Excuse me, son. Are you listening to those cunning linguists again?
Yes, sir. Why? Is there something wrong with them?
Oh, yes, Jimmy. They're not even real people.
Huh? Well, then where do cunning linguists come from?
Well, son, cunning linguists come from the internet. Hit the lights, Jimmy. I'll show you. You see, Jimmy, the cunning linguist started way back from a government-funded media program started by Al Gore.
Who's Al Gore?
Never mind that, Jimmy. Al Gore's dead.
Oh, but I thought that Noah and Deacon the villain were really friends.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, the idea of a Caucasian male that creates boom-boom, squiggy-squiggy rhythms artistically collaborating with a large colored man from the country plains of Kentucky are actually slimmer than the chances of them even being in the same area code in the first place.
Deacon the villain is black?
Well, according to his instant messenger icon, he is.
Holy ginger snakes!
You see, the point is, Jimmy, that cunning linguists are nothing more than a nomadic band of chat room hackers and fanboys that have managed to create a mirage of their virtual selves using sophisticated Photoshop techniques and shareware file swapping programs. They trade what are called key styles over the information superhighway, so we believe that they've never even seen each other to begin with.
Well, then how do they make their music?
Well, Jimmy, they make their music by right-clicking on their mouse peripherals and encoding their rap messages via broadband connections. And if you listen closely to their music, you can actually hear subconscious advertisements for various ISPs. Now listen here.
Get 3 free months of AOL broadband now. Just type in keyword cunning linguists.
You see that?
But the internet? They've never even said anything about that in their music.
Why, yes, they have. It's just not obvious to people like you and I. But to the trained ear, if you listen to old school backwards, you'll hear it plain as day.
Cunning linguists.
You see? We're from the internet.
No! What about the streets? Don't the cunning linguists get love in the streets?
Oh, Jimmy, the streets don't know who cunning linguists are. And if the streets did know about cunning linguists, the streets would probably beat the shit out of cunning linguists.
Well, then how did they get their exposure?
Well, Jimmy, they traded a large quantity of Microsoft shares to Benzino's bank account in order to ensure they're not in the Source magazine's off-the-radar column.
Holy smoke, holy! But Mr. Callahan, what about that Mexican fellow?
Oh, yes. I almost forgot about him. That's SOS. It gets hard even for me to tell them apart sometimes, because they all sound exactly the same.
Yeah, even though it's obviously no rapping on rain.
True. Well, here's a fun factoid for you, Jimmy. Did you know that SOS wasn't even supposed to be on the second album?
Really? Then how'd he get on it then?
Well, Jimmy, like so many other hazards on the internet, SOS is actually a sophisticated computer virus that attached himself to the keystyle files as they were sent back and forth via email between Noah and Deacon.
But what about all those battles he won?
Were you there when those battles actually happened, Jimmy?
No, but there's video footage.
It's just a high-tech 3D computer animation.
No, but they talk about girls and sex and love.
Slug Records, HotTeenPussy.com, and Oprah.
But that song Seasons. Okay, Seasons. That's really Master Ace. It has to be.
They pieced that verse together, word by word, from all of Master Ace's songs, using Cool Edit Pro.
Fucking A!
Jimmy, I believe our talk is over, young man.
Thank you so much for talking to me, sir. Here I was thinking cunning linguists were real.
Yes, yes. So young, Jimmy. So much to learn.